FameLab. Talking Science.
Lipid membranes. Thin, flexible, and extremely important. Lipid membranes are nature's great answer how to separate environments. How do we people do it? We build the wall or put the fence. This is exactly what nature does with lipid bilayers. These are the walls of the cells. Amazing is if you realize how thin these membranes are. If your flat will be a cell, the membrane will be, the wall will be only a few millimeters thick. So how does these membranes actually look? They are made from lipids, like oil or fat. These are the water-repelling long molecules with a water-loving polar head group. So what happens if we mix these compounds in water? Oil hates water, but the head loves it. So the molecules need to compromise. What happens is similar to a crowd filling a stadium before the concert. They stand next to each other very closely, forming a layer, a sheet. And when you fold it, you have a bilayer. Brilliant. Amazing. The best thing is that this happens spontaneously. It self-assembles. It is made just by the attractive and repulsive forces between the molecules. And this makes the membrane fluid. It can move, bend, mix. Its surface looks like a swimming pool filled with ping pong balls. So if nature uses it, can we? Yes, we can. And not only that, but we can also put some other molecules into the membrane just by adding a long, unpolar, water-repelling chain. So how could then these self-made molecules look like in the membrane? Imagine a crowd of people at the concert and there are two groups of friends. They know each other very well, they have a lot of common, so they keep together and move within the membrane, within the crowd, as a compact group. And now imagine that both of these two groups can do something very well, but different. For example, one group had a little bit too much beer and is a bit drunk and loud and over-enthusiastic. The other one loves the singer, and once he jumps into the crowd, they go get him and hold him high. When the drunk people see that, they start to scream and shout very loud. This is exactly what I try to do on a molecular level. I have a molecule which can catch a certain compound from the solution very specifically, and then another molecule in the membrane which can react upon this binding and change the color or emit light. So why is it so interesting? Because these molecules does not have any fixed bond together. They just happen to be in the same membrane. It is the same like with the two groups and the crowd. Once the crowd is dismissed, people could not care less about each other. We can do much more with membranes, but it is still just a fraction of what nature achieved. So we should learn from it because nature is truly amazing. Thank you very much.